What's going on, y'all? We got ourselves a new update regarding Logan Paul and his many lawsuits. So if you look at this tweet right here by Dexerto, they are posting about the current lawsuit that is taking place between a bunch of disgruntled investors and Logan Paul himself. It says here, plaintiffs gambled and lost. Logan Paul's Cryptozoo calls for fraud lawsuit to be dismissed due to lack of evidence. So Logan Paul is desperately trying to get the Cryptozoo lawsuit dismissed due to lack of evidence. First off, lack of evidence is crazy. CoffeeZilla presented an insane amount of evidence. CoffeeZilla already exposed Logan Paul for what he did with the entire Cryptozoo project, as well as the people that he hired who turned out to be absolute scumbags, and some of them even criminals. Now, let's actually go ahead and just read a little bit of the article, and then I actually want to go over the lawsuit a little bit because there's a specific part of that section that, in my opinion, should further reinforce what I always say on this channel. You got to stop trusting celebrities. You got to stop trusting these influencers. They are not there to help you. They may start off at the beginning with their intentions to entertain you, build a community, help you out, make you laugh, whatever. Once the money comes in, these guys change. All of them. Every single one of these creators, just about every single one of them. Maybe that's small 1%, but 99% of all of these creators who get a big following and make a lot of money, they all change. And instead of it being about the content and having fun and entertaining you guys and whatever, it becomes all about the money. It becomes all about the grift. How can I grift my audience? How can I grift my followers? How can I scam them? How can I make more money from them? More money, money, so I could buy more houses in Puerto Rico. That's what it's all about. So it says here, Logan Paul's Cryptozoo calls for fraud lawsuit to be dismissed over lack of evidence. And then they just kind of go into it. Logan Paul has been called for the class action lawsuit against him to be dismissed over lack of evidence, showing Paul knowingly scammed its investors. Look, folks, we're just going to tell the truth here. That's what we do on this channel. Logan Paul 100% knew that this project was scummy. Logan Paul 100% knew that this project was very likely not going to work out. What Logan Paul didn't know is that a YouTuber by the name of CoffeeZilla was going to release a 3-part series going after him specifically and exposing him and what he wanted to do, his intent with the project, and that video was going to get millions of views and bring Logan Paul under a lot of controversy. That's what Logan Paul didn't know. That's the only thing that Logan Paul didn't know. Everything else he knew. He knew the project wasn't going to work out. I mean, gosh, who could have seen that coming? Some scummy, weird crypto project called Cryptozoo where you can hatch eggs and animals. Let me fully break this down, folks. You see, what happened was in 2021, which is when this project launched, a bunch of celebrities, and they're still doing it now, by the way, but a bunch of celebrities got on the bandwagon and they started promoting all these crypto scams. Many of them created their own crypto coins. Many of them promoted other people's crypto coins. Many of them created their own NFT projects and all this. It was all a gigantic grift because what these celebrities realized is a lot of their audience loves them so much, they will literally do anything that they like. If you create something and you endorse it, your audience will buy it. They will either buy into it or they will buy it. That's why these shady people in the crypto space continue to this day to pay these celebrities and influencers hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars to promote their projects because they know that their audience will buy in. That's what happened. Okay. So you have that. And now let's just go ahead and actually look at the lawsuit. Let's make this a little bit bigger because, folks, what you're about to see is absolutely insane, okay? So this is what's said in the lawsuit. In short, this is what Logan Paul's lawyers are saying as to their reasoning of why the lawsuit should be dismissed. They are saying, in short, plaintiffs' claims for relief are wholly without merit. They failed to meet basic federal pleading standards. They failed to provide any factual support for their conclusory allegations that Mr. Paul intended to defraud the users of Cryptozoo, which was conceived as a passion project, not an investment opportunity or a scheme to defraud consumers. Let's just key in on that again because this is just an absolute lie. So The lawyer says Mr. Paul intended, whatever. He says, which was conceived. He's saying the project was conceived as a passion project, not an investment opportunity or a scheme to defraud consumers. Oh, well, if it was a passion project and not an investment opportunity, why did you give people the opportunity to invest in Cryptozoo? Oh, that sounds like an investment opportunity. You literally create something where people can put their hard-earned money in. That's an investment. So I don't know what the heck this lawyer is talking about, but that's just a complete lie that it's a passion project and it's not an investment. Cryptozoo was 1,000% an investment. Logan Paul and his team all knew that they were going to make money off this project, and that's why they bought the tokens in it. Oh, yeah, you guys might not remember this, but before the project launched, Logan Paul and his team bought the tokens before it launched. They literally bought some of the tokens. They actually bought a bunch of it. They bought millions of it. And then typically what you see in these situations, you know what happens. The project kind of crashes and goes down and people start selling. They run away with the money. Now, I don't think Logan Paul actually sold, but there are definitely people in the team, on the Cryptozoo team, who absolutely sold and ran away with millions of dollars, as exposed by CoffeeZilla. So that part's just a downright lie. And then the worst part of this whole thing is the next part. So he says, which was conceived as a passion project, not an investment opportunity or a scheme to defraud investors. Then he has the nerve to say, plaintiffs gambled and lost. They should not now be allowed to maintain implausible, deficient claims against Mr. Paul based on their decisions to invest in a project that was not an investment vehicle in the first instance. Folks, if this paragraph right there doesn't tell you who these influencers are, I don't know what will. That is what they do. They will smile in your face, and then when you come after them, they will blame you. They will say it's your fault you got scammed. It's not my fault. It wasn't an investment project. You're an idiot. Do you not see how this stuff is working? But at the very beginning, guess what Logan Paul was saying? Oh, you guys are going to make a lot of money in this. I really believe in the project. I am working hard every day to make sure that Cryptozoo goes well. I'm working so hard. I hired a team with my own hard-earned money to make this a reality and make this good for everybody so we can all profit and benefit. That's what he said a few years ago. Now that he's being sued, it's, oh, this was never meant to be an investment vehicle. Yeah, that's what it is. I just hired people and paid the money as my employees because it was a passion project. Yeah, who does that? And then he goes on and says that, you guys didn't get scammed by me. It's not my fault. You gambled and you lost, which is so funny because wait a second. First, he says it's not an investment opportunity. Then he says that you gambled and lost. So how could investors gamble and lose their money if it's not an investment opportunity? If it's just a passion project and not an investment, how is it possible to gamble on that? That doesn't make any sense. That's what's so funny. This defense right here of Logan Paul in the lawsuit itself is already a huge contradiction. You're contradicting yourself. You're telling people that this was never an investment opportunity. People should have never seen it that way. It was a passion project. But then, oh, you guys gambled and you lost. No, they didn't gamble and they lost. You're just trying to cover your butt. They were investors and they were trying to invest in Cryptozoo and they lost their money because you set out with bad intentions in the first place. And so the whole bottom line of this video, why I want to make this, is because obviously Logan Paul's the worst of the worst. He's a scumbag. But I want you guys to see what these influencers really think about you. They don't care about you. When you're investing in their project, you're an investor and they love you because you're helping them get rich. But when everything goes crashing down and it doesn't work out and then they get exposed for their bad intentions that they originally had with the project, oh, now you're no longer an investor. You're no longer a supporter of Cryptozoo. You're no longer one of the Cryptozooites or whatever he called you guys who invested. Now you're just a gambler. You're just a dumb gambler who lost. You had no business gambling in my project. That's how they flip it. These influencers do not have your best interests at heart. Stop investing in their crypto projects. It's scummy. Hopefully this does not get dismissed. Hopefully the people who are filing the class action lawsuit against Logan Paul, hopefully they win. And I will continue to give you guys updates whenever I can. So yeah, that's today's video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.